Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Today we have a truck race at Martinsville and an Xfinity race at Kansas. Hopefully we can do a little bit better than our debut at Dover, because if you don't recall, that went absolutely terribly, but you knew that was going to happen anyway. But let's head off to qualifying for the truck at Martinsville. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap at Martinsville. I have no idea how this is going to go. Is it just me or is this version of Martinsville repaved? Why is this version repaved and the modified version not repaved? Is that something that's always been in this game, or am I just going crazy? But that is a pole, one and done. See how much we got it by, about 0.2 of a second. So I think this race is going to be determined by how I enter turn 1 on the restart. That's probably what's going to determine this. But let's head off to qualify for the Xfinity car at Kansas. Alright, here we are qualifying at Kansas, considering how that turn 4 went. I don't have high hopes for this. But we're going to see what happens. Mile and a half are usually a source of frustration early on in this game. In both the trucks and the Xfinity and these low-level teams, mile and a half usually are a struggle, both handling and speed-wise. See, we're sticking to the bottom fine there, but like right at the end of the corner, it just shoots up like a rock. It makes no sense. Like if I loosen it, I'm going to be ridiculous going into the corner, but coming out of the corner, it just shoots up like a rock unless if I wait up way too long, in my opinion. You see, we were like 10th, and then I had to stay off the gas a little bit longer, and it just went all the way to almost 30th. See, I can't do anything about it if I want to maintain speed. So it looks like a 22nd place qualifying effort is what we're going to get. I have no clue what to do about that. I would think giving us a little more grip is going to help. So we'll do that and then see what happens. But let's head off to the truck race at Martinsville. Alright, here we go. I know I'm repeating the crew chief, but it's their fault for copying my line as I don't know what happened there. I guess I turned too soon. It felt like the car just stopped there momentarily, so I don't know what the cause of that was. We're still tight in the corner, but if we can clear and get into the lead, I don't think that'll be that big of an issue. Alright, let's see if we can clear Cook. He's still there, unfortunately. That was a good corner, but we're not pulling away at all. Because I have to let off so much because we're really tight, I'm not getting a good run off the corner. Granted, getting runs off the corner has always been an Achilles heel in this game, and really in most NASCAR games. Now we got Todd Cleaver who's trying to get around us here. They're staying with us, unfortunately. Also got to remember, pit stop probably around halfway. But the fact that we've been able to maintain this lead is quite good. I apologize for not having an episode of this up last week. I ran out of recording time and I decided to put the Wreckfest episode up instead of this. This week I'm putting the one-off episode up instead of Dirt to Daytona. Cleaver almost got to my inside and spun me out. And I personally think Dirt to Daytona is probably going to be coming to an end shortly. I just have not gotten the views I would desired on that. And, well, really, this entire month has been a really bad month for me. So if you are liking my videos, be sure to watch and like and subscribe and all that, because oh, Cleaver's there. Okay. because this has really been the down month. We were making a ton of progress when the new year hit, even with YouTube demonetizing me with the new requirements. The channel itself really had a good couple of months, but this month has been really bad. So be sure to like and subscribe and watch and comment and all that, so I know what you guys want to see, because otherwise I just base it off of the analytics, and that usually ends up cutting out things that you guys don't like, or cutting out things that you guys like but don't tell me about. So be sure to make your voices heard. Meanwhile, Cleaver is almost going to pass us. I'm going to try to block him, and I did. But we both ran it up the track, and Terry Cook might be getting into the situation now. This is a good race. It's going to be a hard-fought win. We also got to hope that pit strategy doesn't play too big of a role here. We will be coming in shortly. Actually coming in this lap. No, not coming in this lap, because there's a huge crowd of people on pit road. I should have come in that previous lap. So we're going to stick it out a couple more laps here. I'll wait until pit road gets a little... Actually, no, coming in now. Coming in now. I changed my mind quite quickly, but everybody should be still in their pit box by the time I get to my pit box, so I think this is a good time to come in. So yeah, that was a clean entrance to pit road, so I'm glad I made that decision when I did. Right at the halfway mark too, so that splits everything up evenly, so I'll take it. Let's just see how good the pit crew does. Looks like a pretty clean stop. Not too bad, not too bad. Now we just gotta hope for a clean exit and hope that everything cycles through, because that can usually be a source of frustration at Martinsville, is can we get everything to cycle through without a caution. And usually that comes down to me being stupid, but that also can involve the AI being stupid as well. Alright, we're passing Craven. I feel like he was somebody who was up front. Looks like everybody else is coming in this time. So we'll get kind of a picture of where we end up. We will get our lap back, fortunately. So if caution does come out, we'll be on the lead lap. I just saw Cleaver. I'm coming off of pit road. So we got a decent advantage on Cleaver now. It's just a matter of where we end up with Cook. We had a pretty darn good entry to pit road as well. We didn't slow down until the last second. So we might be in really good shape here. We just got to see where we come out with Cook, which is right there. So we're going to have a really good lead compared to where we were. But the AI will probably start rubber banding at some point here, and we're going to lose that. But we got a 2-second lead for the moment. But yeah, going back to what I said, a new schedule will be formulated in the coming weeks. So once we hit April, we'll hopefully be on a new permanent schedule. We're trying out those new games. We tried out Wreckfest last week. Dirt 4 came out yesterday. So I hope you guys like that. I had a lot of fun recording both of those games. So I hope that you guys like that. And next week we got a new NASCAR game coming to the channel. So we'll see how that does as well. I won't spoil what it is until it comes out. And then we'll kind of see where everything lays. Dirt to Daytona is probably low man on the totem pole right now. I've also got numerous requests to start my summer car back up. So I might consider that as well. So we will see how things end up. And then once we hit April, I'll start formulating a new schedule. But like I said before, the only way I'm going to know what people like is by views, comments, and likes. That's the only way I'm going to know. That's probably how I'm going to make my decisions. That combined with, do I enjoy playing this game, and do I want to continue recording this game? But really, with all the games that I'm playing right now, I've had fun recording them. Obviously, there's little bits of frustration in all of them. But I've had fun recording all of them, so I'll really leave it up to the analytics to see what the story will be in April. Meanwhile, we've lost our second. I told you guys it would happen, but luckily only 2 laps to go, so I don't think we're going to get impacted too bad. We should be able to win this thing barring a caution or a stupid move here shortly. We are still very tight, but we're making it work. White flag is out, sponsored by Bob's. I don't know what Bob's is again. I got damage on the back of the car, so I can't really tell. What is it, wire fencing or something? I can't remember. Alright, but coming off of turn 4, we are going to win at my... Oh, Cook made a huge run there. I did not think Cook would make that big of a run in that last corner. He brought it down to almost a little under 0.4 of a second. But Cook, Cleaver, Hamilton, and Chaffin are the top 5. But overall, good race for us. Let's head off to Victory Lane and celebrate. That's another win for the Happy Dog. We did not get any team prestige because I believe the rest of the teammates were in the back. We have somebody mad at us. I really have no clue who that would be. Let's see, the only person I really made any contact with would have been Cleaver and Cook. So I really don't think there's anything to be worried about here, but let's head back to the menu and off to the Xfinity race. Yep, 2 phone calls like I predicted. We got a showdown with Elliott Sadler, so we might end up ending the episode with that. We'll see what the time looks like after the Xfinity race. And then we got the apology that we have to send to the angry driver. But let's head off to the Xfinity race and see what happened. We'll see if that tire pressure adjustment made any difference. But yeah, let's head to the track. Alrighty. This is probably one of our deepest starting spots we've had in a while, where we actually attempted qualifying. Oh God, is that Carl Edwards behind us trying to make it 3 wide? Sure is. Horrible restart. Absolutely horrible restart there. Somebody was almost in the wall. So we lost a ton of spots there. And further being trapped on the outside is probably not a recipe for success, considering the handling of my car as demonstrated right there. That guy ran into me, there's no doubt about it. That was not my fault. Looks like we're definitely going to have to loosen the car up even more. Maybe even take another pound of this pressure out, because exiting the corners is just a chore right now. But let's try to make some friends while we're here. But I don't think we're going to have a good finish unless if some wacky pit strategy ends up taking place. But I really don't think we're going to have a good finish here, unless if we really make some good adjustments on the pit stop. Because it just won't turn, no matter what I do. Yep, this is not going to be a fun race for us. We got 2 guys coming up behind. I'll let them have the positioning there on the inside because I can't stay on the inside. With the BK Racing impersonator car there. And Jamie McMurray in the 64. Yep, this car won't turn. It's official. Let's draft with McMurray. Let's make a real life friend here. Story of my life. Story of my life. But this is not going to be an easy race for us because we're just terrible at 1.5 miles in these low-level cars. Let's just hope that there's a couple short tracks in these final couple races so we can impress somebody, so we can get a decent Xfinity ride next year. Because otherwise, we're going to be in really bad shape for next year if we can't get a decent Xfinity ride. That was a really good corner right there. I don't know what I did differently that time, but that was a really good corner. We didn't gain much, but we sure didn't lose anything, which is the goal at hand here. Alright, and there's another bad corner. So yeah, it's really going to come down to whether I can make the correct adjustments, and if we have a decent pit stop, maybe getting some positioning. I definitely don't think right side tires are going to be in the cards here. We'll see if we get any tire wear before the pit stop, and I might make a strategy call, but I don't think that's going to be a wise decision. Turn car! Who's this behind us? That almost looks like Kyle Busch, but I'm guaranteed that that's not Kyle Busch. Yep. It's this weird phenomenon where I'm oh god. It's this weird phenomenon where I'm letting off in the corner, but when I hit the throttle, it turned more suddenly. And why are we all of a sudden skidding? And no, that was not Kyle Busch at all. That was Peterson, whoever that is. Yeah, it's this weird phenomenon that makes absolutely no sense. But, whatever. Let's just try to make some allies while we're back here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It really makes absolutely no sense. We got loose off the corner, and that's a caution. Nothing I could have done about that, unfortunately. We got loose off the corner, and he was there. Yes, this is time to pit. Is anybody else? Oh, yeah, okay. It sure didn't look like they were coming in for a second. I cannot risk only 2 tires, unfortunately. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen the car up a whole round, put this back at 25, see what that does for us. No way. Maybe under green I could have done it, but under caution I got to take 4 here. Come on, good pit stop, please. I would like to have some sort of positioning. Sometime today, folks, sometime today. Go, go, go. Pretty much exactly where we were, depending on where that car ends up. No, we actually gained a ton of spots, but we're around the same cars that we were around earlier. I have no idea if those adjustments are going to make this absolutely undrivable or if I was actually smart. It looks like absolutely undrivable is the answer to that question. Yeah, looks like absolutely undrivable was the answer to that question. It sticks. Well, no, never mind. Oh, there's somebody there. We saved it and we didn't hit anybody. Don't ask me how I did that because no clue, but we are going to finish last in this race, aren't we? Yep, I made the wrong adjustments. Leave it to Aaron to be stupid. I can't do this anymore. Give me a caution. Thank you. I gotta come in and make some adjustments. That was absolutely undrivable. We'll repair the car as well, get 4 fresh tires. I really don't want to finish last because there's no way we're going to get any good. We're going to bring the tire pressure down even more. We'll do a half a round, but we're giving ourselves more grip. Let's see what that does. But yeah, I really can't afford any more of these bad finishes. We only got like 5 more races in the season. And we gotta have some good finishes mixed in there if we're gonna get any sort of good contract offer for next year. And just looking at the time right now, it does look like we're going to have to push the showdown to the next episode. So I'm sorry about that.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. You don't need to insult me even more than that. And because we're the slowest car in the field, we're going to get a terrible restart. Well, whatever advantage we might have had by making the car handle a little better, which it is handling better. At least it was in that corner before I derped out there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the stuff right here. This is the special sauce. But unfortunately we're in last and not going to be able to take advantage of it. Even with the caution, we're just going to get another terrible restart. But I'm glad we at least learned for next time. We're really not even gaining any time either. So this car may feel really good, we're not gaining any time, however. Or we're gaining so minuscule amounts that it's not going to make a difference. Can we at least not finish last? That's my only request. Game, that we not finish last. Because we're going to lose 1 million fans again. Like we did at Dover. We are gaining a little bit. Okay, that's not the way to gain spots, however. Is by being an idiot. Well, so much for that. At least we managed to, you know, find the sweet spot with this setup. So next time we come to Kansas, we'll be in better shape. We're still not fast, but we've at least made progress.
We gotta pick up 7 seconds. White flag, next time by.
But yeah, the car feels really good now. Just wish it was that way the whole race. White flag is out, sponsored by ATF Gaming. Well, this has just been a sad race. This has been a sad 2 races. I believe this is back-to-back last place finishes. We might have not ended up passing a few cars at the end at Dover. I don't remember, but checkered flag is out. Looks like Clint Boyer is going to win the race. Good for him. And we finished last.
We'll pack it up. There'll be other days.
This is Legend difficulty, and you've never raced on Legend difficulty before, so I guess I better keep that in mind. Shane Meal led the most laps, but did not win the race, so that's interesting. But let's head back to the menu and finish up this sad episode. Alright, so next episode we're going to have a conflict between Lowe's Motor Speedway and the Xfinity and Atlanta in the trucks. So we'll have to make that decision, as well as do the showdown and then possibly this modified race at New Hampshire as well. I'm not even going to bother looking at the standings because we're so insignificant in the 2 series that we ran today. It doesn't matter. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.